Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Akila, and today I'm so excited because we've been in Madeira filming, and this is the place I was most excited to film. So we are in Fanal right now, and it's also known as the Mystic Forest. So we've got lots of really old trees here, and the feel of it is just so fantastic and so mystical, and it's beautiful here. So today I'm taking us through a vinyasa flow. It's going to be inspired by your inner child. So I thought this was the perfect place to film this particular class with all of the fantasy feel, and it just seems like a great place to get into your imagination and get a little bit playful. So I don't have any props for class today. We are going to be doing some movements that might be a little bit more challenging, but I encourage you to just have fun with it and not take yourself too seriously. So all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started in a tabletop position. Wrists coming under the shoulders, knees coming under the hips. You can take the eyes to close here. We're just going to take a few cat-cows. So inhale, belly drops, chest pulls forward, head comes up. Keeping the eyes closed here, keeping it meditative. As you exhale, curl the spine, look in towards the belly button. Inhale, opening across the chest, belly drops. Exhale, we curl in. One more time, inhale, belly drops, gaze comes up. And exhale, curl in. Inhale, we come back through the center. On the exhale, we're going to reach the left arm and the right leg. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, come back through tabletop through the center. Inhale, reach right arm, left leg. Exhale, come back through the center. Inhale, left arm reaches forward, right leg reaches back. Trying our best to keep a neutral spine here. Exhale, back through the center. Inhale, right arm reaches forward, left leg reaches back. And exhale, coming back to the tabletop. We're going to continue but add on. So inhale, left arm comes forward, right leg comes back. Exhale, bend at the elbow and the knee, coming into a fire hydrant position with the goalpost arm. Inhale, reach back to a lengthened position. And exhale, come back through the center. Other side, inhale, reach arm and leg. Exhale, bend at the elbow and knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop. Good. Inhale, reach left arm, right leg. Exhale, bend arm and leg. Inhale, reach long again. Exhale, back through the center. Last time, inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, we bend goalpost and fire hydrant the leg. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, back through the center. Good. Next time you inhale, you're going to circle the right knee out, around, and cross the right knee behind the left. From here, we're going to tuck both toes and try and press into the balls of the feet, straightening the legs any amount, coming into a cross-legged downward facing dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, bend into the knees generously to walk the hands to the back of the mat. Now this part is going to be a little bit tricky maybe the first time, but we'll get the hang of it as we go. You're going to walk your fingertips around to the right so that your feet unravel and you end up facing the back of the mat. Inhale, we find length in the spine. Exhale, bend any amount into the knees that you need to plant the hands. Step the feet back, finding a plank pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, drop the knees down, lower the belly all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes, and the inhale pulls the chest forward for a baby cobra. Taking the gaze to a fixed point in front of you. Exhale, we release. Tuck the toes, inhale, press up and back through a tabletop into a downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet maybe once or twice. Next time you inhale, roll forward through to your plank. Exhale, we lower down. Chaturanga, hover. Inhale, pull through. Upward facing dog. Exhale, drop the knees, sit the hips back, finding your tabletop position again. Taking that to the other side. Inhale, rolls the left knee out, around. And then the left knee crosses behind the right. Tuck the toes and stretch into the legs, pressing into the hands and feet, coming into that cross-legged downward facing dog. Let the head hang heavy here. And then walk the hands back to meet the feet in a cross-legged forward fold. From here, fingertips walk over to the left side so you can untwist the feet. If you're feeling like you're getting more tangled, it means you went the wrong direction, so just twist the other way. Inhale, halfway lift here. And exhale, bend into the knees. Step the feet back, finding a plank pose. Inhale, find the alignment of your plank. Check in with yourself. Are the front of your hip bones lifting up and forward? Long line from the crown of the head down to the base of the heels. Exhale, we lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, flipping to the tops of the feet, or you can take a baby cobra if this feels too intense, too early. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we take it forward one more time to the plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Just a few breaths here. I'm going to drop the knees, take that sequence one more time. So inhale, the right leg circles, knee comes around, right knee crosses behind the left. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, cross-legged downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the back of the mat to meet the feet. And then walk the fingertips over to your right so that you unravel the legs, finding your forward fold facing the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthening in the spine. Exhale, bend the knees to plant the hands. Maybe this time you hop back, but if you do hop back, make sure you land in your chaturanga, elbows bent. Inhale, pull through for the upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. I had a bit of trouble with that jump back because the ground is slanted upwards, so I had to send my feet higher than I thought. Drop the knees here, and we'll take that one more time to the left. Inhale, left knee circles out, around, and behind the right knee. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, cross-legged downward facing dog. We walk the hands to the back of the mat, and then we walk the hands to the left, this time unraveling the feet. Inhale, rebound to a flat back. Exhale, bend into the knees, plant the hands, and step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, pull through for the upward facing dog. Really broad across the collarbones here. And exhale, we lift up and back, downward facing dog. And we're going to start to come into our main flow of class. We're going to do it 3 times through, adding on different variations. So next time you inhale, right leg comes up and back, 3-legged dog. Lots of energy through the ball of the foot. Exhale, we step the foot through between the hands, finding a low lunge. Inhaling here. As you exhale, press firmly into the right foot to come all the way up to stand. Hands can come to heart. Left leg is going to cross over the right leg, coming into eagle legs. If you can send the left foot behind the left calf for the double clasp, that's fine. But if not, don't worry. Inhaling here. On the exhale, we're going to straighten into the right leg, circle the left knee around and behind, coming into a Shiva squat. So the left knee taps the back of the right calf. Inhaling here. Exhale, we're going to lower so that the left shin comes to the mat. Sit back, send the legs up and away, finding a Navasana boat pose. You can have the knees bent here. You can also have the fingertips behind you for support. I think I'm going to opt for this option, considering the slant. And from here, we're going to play with just rocking back. So you can hold the backs of your legs. You're going to rock back and forth until maybe you get enough momentum to come up into a chair pose. You can have a wider stance with your chair pose here if you'd like to. On the next inhale, you're going to shift all of your weight into your right leg, taking the left knee in towards the chest. And exhale, send the left leg back, finding a warrior three with airplane arms here. Grounding down firmly into the right foot. One more inhale here, chest pulls forward, proud. Exhale, bend with control into the right knee. Place the left foot to the back of the mat and windmill open, finding a warrior two. So generous bend into the front knee here. Nice and long in the arms. One more inhale here. And exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. And from here, just step the right foot back, finding a plank pose. Inhale to find the alignment. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, circling the right knee, placing the right foot behind the left foot. Cross-legged downward facing dog. We're going to walk the hands to the back of the mat. And then exhale, walk the fingertips over to your right, pivot to face the back of the mat, and just step back to downward facing dog. We're going to take that flow on the second side. Inhale, left leg comes up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Inhaling here, chest long forward. Exhale, hands to heart, press firmly into the left foot, come all the way to stand, and cross the leg over for eagle legs. Inhaling generously here. Exhale, circle the right knee, bring it behind, coming into a Shiva squat. Right knee comes to the back of the left calf. Inhaling here. Exhale, place the right shin down so you can sit back, lean back, come into your Navasana boat pose. Again, anything you need to do with the fingertips to keep you balanced. One more inhale here. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest, and we're going to play with rocking back and forth. I'm really struggling with this today because the ground's not very flat. And rock yourself up, finding your chair pose. Nice wide stance here, knees tracking over the toes. Inhaling here. Exhale, we shift the weight into the left foot, send the right leg back, finding your warrior three. Shoulder blades pulled down and back. Fingertips reach long behind you. Lots of energy through the right toes. Crown of the head reaching forward. And exhale with control, we bend into the left knee and windmill open, finding the warrior two. One inhale here. On the exhale, we take the hands to frame the front foot. Step it back. Move through your vinyasa at your own pace. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Inhale takes the left knee in a big circle so that the left foot can step behind the right foot. We walk the hands back to the feet. Walk the hands over to the left, unravel the legs. And just take a step back, downward facing dog. So I'm going to move us through that sequence twice more, and I'm just going to give you some other options that you can play with if you'd like to. They're all optional. You can also do the flow just as we did it. So next inhale sends your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, look forward. Inhale here, check in, chest pulls forward. Exhale, press firmly into the right foot, come all the way to stand, coming into the eagle legs. If you'd like to, this time you wrap the right arm underneath of the left for the eagle arms as well. Circling the left knee over and behind. You can keep the eagle arms if you'd like as you come into your Shiva squat. Inhale here. Exhale, unravel the arms, place the left shin down, sit back, lift the knees up for your Navasana boat pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, knees come in. We rock. This time, if you'd like to rock forward and play with coming into a crow pose, knees to the backs of the elbows, you can give that a try. Inhaling here. Exhale, we meet in a forward fold if you tried the crow. Roll up to stand. Bring the left knee into the chest and send it back, finding your warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale with control, bending the right knee. Place the left foot down, windmill the arms open, finding your warrior two. Big inhale here, gaze steady over the right fingertips. And exhale, windmill the hands down, frame the right foot, step the right foot back and take it through a vinyasa. Inhale pulls you through to your back bend of choice. And exhale takes the hips up and back. Inhale circles the right knee, right foot steps behind the left foot, cross-legged down dog. To walk the hands to the back of the mat, walk the fingertips over to your right, forward fold, step it back, downward facing dog. So hopefully you're starting to get a little bit more of the navigation of the front to the back of the mat. That's why we're repeating things, so you get more comfortable as we go and you start to feel more relaxed, more open. Next inhale takes the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, we step it forward between the hands, finding your low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, steady press into the left foot to lift all the way up, finding the eagle legs. This time, maybe if you'd like to take the arms, left arm crosses under the right. We've got some very angry cows in the background. Scared me. Scared me right out of my eagle. Next, inhale, you take circles the right leg around and behind to your Shiva squat. Maybe you keep the eagle arms. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the right shin and sit back, finding your boat pose Navasana. I don't know if you can hear the cows in the background, but they are not happy. One more inhale here. Exhale, we bend into the knees. Again, we play with that rock forward and back. And you have the option to come forward into crow pose if you'd like to. Hopefully your rocks are a little bit more graceful than mine. Unless you are also practicing outside, in which case you might have a uneven surface. Place the feet down, meet me in a forward fold. We're going to roll all the way up to stand. Taking the weight into the left leg and send the right leg back, finding your warrior three. Broad chest here. Reach the fingertips back. And slowly on your next exhale, with control, bend into the left knee so you can plant the right foot and open up into your warrior two. Just one inhale here. The exhale takes the hands to frame the front foot. Step the left foot back and move through your vinyasa. Exhales to lower, inhales to lift, exhales to down dog. Inhale, circle the left knee so that the left foot can plant behind the right, cross-legged down dog. Walking the hands to the back of the mat. And then walking the fingertips over to the left so you can unravel the legs. From here, we just step back, downward facing dog. We're taking that sequence one final time. Option to add on the final boss, which is the pistol squat. I'm not entirely confident I will be able to nail it in this particular environment, but we'll give it my best shot. Next inhale takes the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend into the knee, pull the leg through, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, chest pulls forward. Exhale to stand on the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, we find the eagle legs. Left leg over right leg, right arm under. Inhale here. On the exhale, circle the left knee round, find the Shiva squat. Left knee to back of right calf. Inhale here. Exhale, we lower left shin, drop back, finding Navasana, boat pose. Inhale here. Exhale, this time, if you're planning to rock up, you'll bend into the right knee as you're rocking, and then press up. Maybe you can find a pistol squat. Inhaling here. If you've made it through to the pistol squat, we're going to come all the way to stand and send the left leg back for warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale, bend deeply into the right leg. Step the left foot back, opening warrior two. Inhale, here we stay. Exhale, windmill the hands to frame the front foot. Step the right foot back. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, pull through to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, circles the right knee round. Right foot comes behind left foot. Cross-legged downward facing dog. And we walk the hands to the back of the mat. Cross-legged forward fold. Walk the fingertips over to the right to unravel the legs. And exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. One more time for an active sequence. Inhale, left leg comes up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend into the knee, step the foot through, finding a low lunge. Gaze comes forward. Inhale. Exhale, press firmly into the left leg so you can come up. Inhale here. Exhale, we find the eagle. Crossing right leg over this time. Inhale here. Exhale, we circle the right knee round, bringing it behind for the Shiva squat, right knee to left calf. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the right shin, sit the hips back, finding a Navasana boat pose, legs lift. This time, maybe you bend into your left leg as you rock back and come up, maybe finding that pistol squat. Inhale here. Maybe you try on the exhale, press into the left leg as firmly as you can so you can send the right leg back, finding your warrior three. This is very humbling practice for me right now, doing it on this hill. Inhaling here. Exhale, bend with control into the left leg. Windmill the hands open, circling into your warrior two. Last warrior two of class today. Inhale deeply. Exhale, we windmill hands down to frame the front foot. Step it back. Come through the vinyasa. Or skip it. I almost skipped it. Exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, circle the left knee round so that the left foot can plant behind the right. Crossed down dog. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Cross-legged forward fold, and then walk the fingertips round to the left. Unravel your legs. Step it back. Downward facing dog. And let's drop the knees. Come to a child's pose for a moment. We have done a lot of work with the arms overhead today, so you can feel free to come to more of an embryo pose with the arms beside you. Just a few breaths here in your child's pose to allow the body to reset. Come back to a more comfortable and steady pace of the breath. Next time you inhale, send the arms forward, plant the palms, and pull yourself into a tabletop position. We're going to circle the right knee out, around, and cross the right knee behind as we did earlier in class. But this time we're going to come into a puppy pose variation. So we want to angle our shins so that our toes are pointing to the outer edges of the mat. And then walk the hands forward. Drop the chest down towards the mat. Just a few breaths here. Letting everything slow down for a moment. Next time you inhale, come back. Hands under the shoulders and uncross the legs. We'll take that to the second side. So circle the left knee around, behind, cross, and then angle the shins so the toes point outwards, and then walk the hands forward. Chest drops. Heart comes towards the mat. Gaze comes forward. Taking it nice and slow here. Really winding down. Allowing the breath to become slow, controlled, easy. Come through the tabletop position and uncross everything. You can cross over the shins. You can come down to the back. And we're just going to finish off with an easy twist, both directions. So letting the left leg cross over the right, shift the hips over to the left, and then let the knees fall over to the right. Finding a twist with the eagle legs. Allowing the front of the left shoulder to open up. And then bring the knees back through the center. Unravel the legs. And take that to the second side. So right leg crosses up and over. Hips shift to the right. And the stack of the knees falls over to the left. Gaze can come over the right shoulder. Taking this gentle twist, allowing everything to drape towards the ground. Feeling the support of the ground beneath you. And we inhale, come back through the center. Unravel the legs. We'll take the knees in for one final hug. And then exhale. We release the arms, release the legs. Finding a Shavasana. We'll take a few moments of rest in silence here. And I'll let you know when it's time to come back. When you're ready, start to reintroduce some gentle movements into the body, a little wiggle in the fingers and the toes. Maybe shaking the head no. And keeping the eyes closed, very slowly and gently. We're going to come back up into a seat. Taking your time to get there. Either cross-legged on the shins when you arrive. Meet me with the hands at the center of the heart. We'll take one final inhale together, deeply through the nose. Feel a moment of pause at the top of the breath before you exhale at the mouth. You can bring the eyes to open and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much. As I said, I was super excited to film in this location and teach a class here. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and we'll see you for a few more videos in Madeira, so keep an eye out.